Say, the job duties migrated away from the role I was initially hired to perform. Instead of saying, I was fired for underperforming, say, I was let go as part of a team restructuring effort. And if you got laid off, I'll tell you what to say in just a second. But first, if you want to know exactly what to say for this and 100 other interview questions, check out my newest ebook, 101 Interview Questions and How to Answer Them Perfectly. This took me like a year to write. I'm very proud of it. It's very good. Now, if you got laid off, tell them, I got laid off. You shouldn't have to hide this. There is nothing to feel bad about, and you will bounce back.
How to turn a rejection email into a job offer. Responding well to a rejection email is an amazing way to build a new connection. Now, most companies don't send rejection emails because they elicit a lot of angry responses, and most people don't even reply at all, so this is your chance to make a great impression. So here's how you respond in a way that's going to stand out. Paragraph 1, we're going to say, thank you for letting me know. I'm obviously disappointed, but I'm sure you had a very competitive applicant pool because this is a great company to work for. Paragraph 2, we're going to ask, would you mind giving me a little bit of feedback so I can improve for future applications? Paragraph 3, we're going to say, if there are any future opportunities in your department, I would love to reapply. Is it okay if I reach out to you when something comes available? Now we have a really useful contact inside the organization we want to work for. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips, and check out my 9 must-have email templates for your job search for this script. And remember, you deserve a job you love. If you get ghosted on a job application that felt like you really could do that job, here's how you check in with the employer in a way that will make you look good and won't annoy the hiring manager. Paragraph 1. I recently applied to the blank role in your department. I wanted to reach out and personally let you know how excited I am about this opportunity. Paragraph 2. I submitted my application on date, and I haven't been contacted yet about next steps. I understand you're very busy and you may still be in the selection process, but I also know you must have had a great application pool for this fantastic opportunity, so it's possible you went forward with other candidates. And then comes the big ask. By the way, if you want to stop getting ghosted on applications, check out my free resume writing course on YouTube. Now, paragraph number 3. I would love to know whether or not I'm still in consideration, and if not, I'd appreciate any feedback you could give me on my resume or my experience so I can continue to improve for future opportunities. Stop listing your job duties on your resume. This will not get you interviews. If your resume is just a list of job titles and then the things you did in each of those jobs, you are doing this wrong. However, we can fix it. Here's what you do. Write out your job title, like so. Then we want to include our best accomplishments from that job. Here's some examples. We're showing what makes you special, and that is what's going to get you interviews. For more examples of these accomplishment bullet points, check out my free ebook, 54 Badass Bullet Points for Your Resume, linked in my bio. If you ever get nervous during job interviews, I have some good news, so listen up. One thing that we often worry about when we are in job interviews is if we are speaking smoothly and sounding professionally. But the good news is other people do not notice us stuttering and having interruptions in our speech nearly as much as we do in ourselves. For example, I have stopped and stuttered a couple of times in this video. Did you even notice? If you are job searching in 2021, you need to know that 70 to 80% of all jobs are gained through networking. And what you really need to know is that networking is not as hard or scary as it seems. We picture cold calling, awkward events. We don't have to do any of that. So here are 3 easy steps to non-awkward networking that'll help you land a job. First, search the company you want to work at on LinkedIn. When you go to the company profile, LinkedIn is going to show you people who work there that you have connections in common with. Reach out to one of those connections and ask them to introduce you to the person who works there. Once you are introduced, you can ask that person who works there to talk to you a bit more about the company. Suddenly you're chatting, you've made a friend, and you have help on the inside when you want to get a job there. For a word-for-word script on what to say to ask for this introduction, check out my free ebook, 9 must-have email templates for your job search, linked in my bio. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips, and remember, you deserve a job you love.
Hey boss, I'm not going to be able to finish this report by the end of the day, sorry. I'm very disappointed. You must be bad at managing your time. Actually, you're the one who's bad at managing my time. I beg your pardon? Well, you assigned me this report 2 days ago, but you've also required me to attend 7 hours of meetings per day in each of the days since you assigned it. I haven't sent you a meeting invite in weeks. Well, yes, but we do have about 6 hours a week of recurring meetings, and you've also created a culture here where I'm made to feel like a bad partner if I don't accept every meeting invite request that I get, even if I have little to nothing to add to the meeting I'm invited to. Well, you're gonna have to find a way to get your work done. Okay, well, would it be okay if I started saying no to meetings that I'm not gonna be a critical part of? Nah, no. We value collaboration here. So you're telling me that sitting in Zoom calls all day, listening to other people talk, is more important than doing the work I was hired to do? I don't understand why you can't just find time to do your work in between your meetings. Oh, you mean during the time I'm expected to promptly reply to every email and Teams message that comes in as soon as I get it? Get out of my office. All right, boss, it's time to write the job description for your new assistant. Great. First thing they need, 15 years experience as an assistant. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Most people don't stay in assistant jobs that long. Well, I deserve the best. Okay, 15 plus years experience as an assistant. Ew, gross. I don't want someone with over 15 years experience. That's too old. We can't write exactly 15 years, boss. What skills do they need? Advanced data analytics, advanced communications, and at least a master's degree. Wow, that's a highly qualified person. And I want them to be good at making coffee and getting my dry cleaning. So you want someone with an advanced degree that can manage all your complex analytics and will get your dry cleaning. I don't think there's a person out there like that. That's your problem. Well, I don't know. I suppose we could find this person if the salary were high enough. What are we thinking? 120, 150 a year? No, you idiot! This is my assistant! We'll give them $48,000 a year plus perks. Perks? Pizza parties. At the top of your resume, do not jump straight in with your professional experience. And don't start with your education. Don't start with an objective statement if you want to win over the hiring manager. Start your resume with a nice, strong, professional summary. Here's a script for that. Sentence 1. High-performing professional with blank years experience in the blank industry. Sentence 2. Skilled at developing strong internal and external relationships to facilitate the collaborative achievement of organizational goals. Sentence 3. Confident in ability to operate in a fast-paced environment and leverage skills including blank, blank, and blank to enable team success. Sentence 4, if you have room, committed to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. Pop that in the resume up here. And if you want to nail your next resume, join my free 3-day resume writing challenge. Great news, boss. 45 people applied to the director job we posted. Throw them all in the trash. What? Aren't we hiring for that job? Not really. Oh, okay, sorry. I'll take the job posting down right away. No, don't do that. So we are hiring? No, we're not hiring. I just want to leave the job posting open. Why? Well, what if the perfect person applies? Oh, well, many of these 45 applications are really, really good. No, I don't want really, really good. I want perfect. Plus, if people see we have jobs posted, they'll think we're growing, and then I'll look really